Gareth, finishes 0-1 here at Crabble. Result aside, just give us a reflection of the performance. Did you get out of it what you wanted?
Yeah, no injuries, which was a big thing for me. There's way too many missing already. With a couple of precautions, so nothing major tonight, which is great, to get through. So first game is always an interesting one. Your training looks good and fitness levels, and then you think, right, exactly where are we? Let's pitch ourselves against somebody. And Dover are a decent side. They've had some good season, good promotion season last year, and some good history here. One or two big lads, physical lads, quick lads, quite direct. So it's going to test us for some teams in our league. So really pleased with the outcome. 2 11s, some youngsters. That, as I said, I'm really excited by some of the young boys here. There's some good players here in the youth coming through, and Joe Baldy and Sam Gale are a testament of that. Coming from our young boys, and the likes of Cruz tonight, and Damien Theodore, who was signed in from a non-league side. I think there's some good futures ahead of them. But some of the experienced pros really showed that they wanted to win. They want to put their challenge forward to getting in that team on the first week of August, it's the first one of 6. We're looking forward to Reading on Saturday, obviously, but the big thing was get everyone tonight, 45 minutes, blow on, no injuries. The win is nice. It's not the main thing in pre-season, but nice to get for a winning start and a great finish from Robbie McKenzie.
Yeah, it was 2:45, as you say. Will that be a similar approach Saturday, or do you go 60-30? What's the plan?
Yeah, we sit down as a team, and I've got my sports science guys, and we work out then who's ready for what. There'll be certain individuals ahead of other ones, and you have to do it. It's age, it's injury history, it's where they are right now in the fitness and the times of the runs and things like that. So yeah, we'll start messing with the minutes. I'm sure in the next week or two. That'd be a tough challenge. It'd be great to be back at Priestfield and see the fans coming in. And I can't wait to see where we are at home. Nice new pitch and let's put one over on a League One side. But no, at the moment, I'm pleased with where we are, and everyone's unscathed, which is the main thing.
Superb. Lucas, all yours.
Heck of a finish by Robbie as well, wasn't it, to separate the sides? Yeah,
we haven't really worked on attacking set plays yet, so I'm sure everyone will be looking at that, thinking we do that from a set piece. I'd love to be able to do that every week from a set piece, but we haven't really worked on the attacking stuff. A couple of defensive ones. We knew that Dover would be quite powerful and strong and physical, and so we worked on a couple of them. But it's great. He was a great signing to get over the line in the summer. Robbie McKenzie, plays multiple positions, a real good professional, an athlete. And like he's shown tonight, got a great finish on him. So he doesn't tend to score tap-ins, Robbie. So roof of the net was a great one tonight for him. Yeah.
And a great opportunity to showcase some young players as well tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah. Some real enthusiasm. I think we've. I don't want to get the names wrong. We've got like 3 Harrys in the squad that signed the new squad. So they've all shown up well tonight. They really have, and there's definitely some confidence in them, and it was great. And I think the fans had a first look at Seb Palmer-Holden as well. His work rate is gonna entertain a lot of people, I tell you, because he never stops running, he never stops harrying people. He's a pest up top there, and we played a couple of different formations today. We played Joe Bold off the left here, and Damien Theodore off the right, and Seb on his own up top. But there's no reason we can't play, Josh Andrew with Seb and Joe Bold up the top with him, and things like that. So they're all sort of just slightly out of position at times, and it's nice to see. It's nice to see them all gelling and all coming together well. So first of many, but nice to get the win as well.
Great to see Josh Andrews out there as well from the start, having had his injury problems.
Yeah, everyone tells me about this, so I'm not going to say anything about Josh Andrews except I just want to keep him fit. And he'll be ready, and I'll have chats with Josh, and we'll feel when he's ready to be involved in some serious action. I think that he'll be a powerful ally, for us, because he's such a huge guy, and he attracts defenders to him. He batters them. He wins headers. He's just something different, but he's had a couple of tough years for him, so no pressure on Josh. Let's just keep him ticking over, and we'll use him at the right times.
You said before the match that there might be 6 or 7 missing. There were 6 or 7 missing. Is there any serious sort of injuries in there?
Obviously, as a manager, I'm not going to give my squad away and injury information away. We won't do that. But there's one or two. Ewan Williams went down with a nasty whack in one of the first couple of days. And that's unfortunate. An upper body injury for him. And Sam Vokes, obviously, he's broke his arm. We signed him knowing that he wouldn't be able to feature. Following up the first game, first couple of games he's probably going to have to miss because he's going to be behind. He's not been able to run or anything. He had quite a nasty fracture and a plate put in there. So, but I know what a fit Sam Vokes gives you. That's why I brought him here. And then the Aaron Rowe, Johnny Williams, Nelson Kambemi, they're all sort of just precautions really. We don't want to risk them. Got a great medical team, and I just want them to feel like they can take their time. We haven't got a massive squad, but we've got 2 or 3 names there that you think they'd be part of this first team makeup as well. So we're not seeing the true picture yet, but I'm sure when that first game comes, we'll be strong enough to compete with Accrington, and then we're going to use them all during the season without a doubt.
Can you say anything about the left back Lenny? Is he just having a look at him?
Just having a look at Lenny, yeah. I don't know how you know his name, but it's probably everyone's staying around him. He's done okay. So
it's hard to keep these people quiet.
It is, yeah, especially the Gills fans. They seem to know everything. So we've brought Lenny in to train with us, and he's done okay. Held his own tonight. That's the challenge actually in a pre-season game, but he's okay. He's one in progress, and we'll let you know as soon as we can about what's happening with him.
And you said maybe there's 1 or 2 coming in. Any update on that?
Definitely want to get. I'd love to get 2 new faces in.
Yeah.
Definitely one. I think it'd be good for the group. I think it'd be good for the team and the fans to be excited by a new face. Whether we can do it or not will be a different story. But I've got the backing from Brad and Shannon. They're right behind me in what I want to do. But obviously you don't want too many players either. I can't have too many. So I think it'd be maybe 1 out, 1 in, and that's what we might have to do. But. At the moment, there's nobody on the radar that I want to push out. It's a work in progress, but by the first game of the season, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a new face in the building.